Hi everyone. I wanted to make this quick video to show you what this course is about and what you'll be doing for the next 7 weeks. I've made a graphic to help illustrate the process or the flow of this course. In week 1, we'll spend that time getting to know the course, but also identifying the conditions and the best practices for learning. We'll look at some neuroscience about what conditions support learning. We'll figure out how people really learn, and based on that information, what can instructors do to create an optimal condition for student learning. Your assessment for that will be to create a product that you will be able to use in the future and in this course to analyze or evaluate particular teaching strategies to see if they meet the conditions that we know optimize learning. In week 2, you're going to take a look at data and feedback that you've received from a variety of sources. We're going to look at course evaluations. We're going to think about pass rates, perhaps, more about that later. We'll definitely look at how to analyze your formative and summative assessments in a course to figure out which strategies are working well and which may not be working as well as you had hoped. And you'll be using the product that you created in week 1 in your learning summary to identify some strategies that you may want to move from maybe a more basic teaching strategy into a more advanced one. And the teaching strategies reflection assignment is going to ask you to present that data and what you have interpreted from the data along with what you learned in week 1 and kind of put that together into a teaching strategies reflection. In the next couple of weeks, you're going to be analyzing and learning about different advanced teaching strategies with the goal of identifying at least one that you are going to examine in more detail, in more depth, in order to apply it to the teaching strategies that you identified could use some revision or some updating. And so throughout those probably 2 weeks, you'll be doing weekly progress checks with all of us just to let us know how you're making out and what you're learning, what you're finding out. And at the end of that 2 weeks, you'll present your proposal for the unit that you are going to revise. The following few weeks, you'll be working to make that revision using that advanced teaching strategy that you have selected. You're going to selectively replace the lessons or teaching strategies that you have chosen. You'll be spending probably more time researching how that strategy is best used and how can you enhance learning and engagement and collaboration using that strategy. And also thinking about how are you going to determine if that strategy had the intended effect after you've used it. There is another module in the course that you'll see. It's inclusive learning environments, which I have in the course as a standalone module but could very well be integrated into this plan. But this is the biggest chunk of what you'll be doing in the course, and hopefully this video helps explain how you'll be spending your time.